Well, I know Toyotas have been dominant. Fords have been really dominating so far here in Charlotte. But Kevin Harvick, to me, the speed that his car had, this is the same car that he brought from the All-Star race, was extremely fast the other night. I think he's going to continue that this weekend.
I was with Joy this morning. I gave him a couple of driving tips, and it looks like it really paid off.
I think like Sunday night, we're going to see comers and goers in this qualifying session. I think some guys that's kind of back a little bit. I like Kurt Busch right now.
Well, hi to the Silver Fox watching down in Spartanburg. David, wish you were here at the racetrack. Before this was Jimmy's house, it was David Pearson and the Wood Brothers' house. They're going to channel a little bit of that to Ryan Blaney this weekend, perhaps. All right, they're getting up to speed. Let's check in with Ben.
Kasey Kahne's a three-time winner of the Coca-Cola 600. You'll roll off 29 on Sunday. What did you miss most as far as balance or speed, Kasey?
We've kind of missed speed all day, but right there I was, the first run I got loose and had to lift a good bit off the two. Kept getting looser as I went. And then the second run I felt a lot better in 1 and 2, and then I got tight in 3 and 4. We tightened up, so we just never really got it today, but Saturday's a big day to prepare for the 600, and with LiftMaster and everybody, hopefully we want to run good on Saturday and we'll really perform well on Sunday night.
Thanks, Matt. Casey Mears is one of the first out on track. He is the first out in this round. He was one of the first in round 1.
Like, I think a lot of these guys, I think they're thinking about 600 miles, 400 laps around this joint. Maybe it's not so important where I start.
Kurt Busch, 28.40. That falls off 1600ths from his first run, but he is fastest to Casey Mears. Now Hamlin quickest, 28.29. Now Martin Truex. Faster yet, 28.22.
Speeds are picking up a bit.
Now last year, to start in the top 9, every driver who did ran only 1 lap per session.
I got to believe that that's what's going to happen here again. Goodyear's brought a softer tire that has more grip in it. I just got to believe that tire conservation is going to be a big part of this whole weekend, especially here qualifying.
Trevor Bayne set off a big fireworks show down in turn 1 when that car bottomed out.
Yeah, I saw another car do it. This one right here. Look at this sucker. He was sparking coming off turn, into 3, off of 4.
That's a sign of
got that thing down and digging.
And so is my foot to the floor.
Yeah, baby.
Trevor Bayne second to Martin Truex.
Great job.
28.28.
Good job on that 6 car. I don't know about the 18.
We saw the 18 drift up a little bit
hill there. I'm not sure how that's going to work out.
And Kyle Busch, 5 of 6.
He was bad fast till he got in the middle of 3 and 4. That thing just took off.
But a lot of drivers talk about turn 3 is the key. If you get through 1 and 2, you got to make sure you don't overdrive and try to get too much out of it 3 and 4, or how you adjust your track bar maybe down the back straight. You got to be careful with that as you get to turn 3.
Jump that ride off into turn 3 over there. You take that lane entry out wide down the hill. That's a thrill ride, brother.
Well, and 1 and 2, if it feels really good, you just think, oh, there's more grip. I can go harder. And turn 3, you try it, and it doesn't stick, and you're trouble.
Danica Patrick 7th. Here's Neon Cowboy Carl Edwards in that bright green fire suit.
Not going to miss Carl Edwards this weekend.
4th. 28.37. Brad Keselowski.
You hear him not get all the way out of the gas.
Soft right there. Just eased out a little bit.
Keeping the car loaded up.
Brad Biffle also on the clock.
We heard it just a little tick where the skirts drag just a bit. This is a pretty nice lap right here.
Looks like top of the chart for Brad Kay. Did it. 28.22.
Look at all those.
Biffle.
Bye-bye, Brad.
Ford
28.18.
bringing the heat. Here comes Joey Logano as well.
3 Fords in the top 4. Biffle, Keselowski, and Bayne. Logano.
Brian Patty, that's 16 tuned up, buddy. Old Brian Patty, pretty good job.
Got her sealed up to the racetrack. You can hear the skirts really dragging there, and that big compression in the middle 1 and 2. But he's carrying the speed down the back straightaway. Green. Unfortunately, Chase Elliott.
And that
off
lead
the
is
pace
growing.
again.
Coming down now. Will it be enough?
Pretty good on 4 there.
Yeah.
Handily, 28-15 for Logano. And Elliott, 8th. 4 Fords in the top 5. Wow.
Yeah.
They definitely got something going for this weekend.
Jamie McMurray starting his run, as does Kevin Harvick. So Patrick is in the bump spot at a 28-49.
Boy, Harvick made a big hard turn. Real late entry into turn 1.
And the sparks were flying. I mean, he drove it.
That's an awesome way to get through there if it'll stick.
It's funny, you saw the same night. Yeah. Sparks flying out of that thing.
You're going to need some speed. It's coming down, but isn't enough for Harvick. 5th, 28-24. And Jamie McMurray, 28-64. He is bumped, so is Danica. Casey Mears on the hot seat. We'll change our tracker to reflect the 12th place time, 28-44, Casey Mears.
Mike, you'll see a few sparks in this session because the speeds are up a teeny bit, the grip's up a teeny bit, and I'm not sure they didn't add a little tape to some of these cars.
Look who's up a teeny bit. Ryan
There he
Blaney above 12th right now. Might transfer through. I think pretty good chance he's going to transfer through easily here.
And the Rocket, Ryan Newman, flirting with it. 9-time pole sitter here.
It appears
Newman's
to me,
in, 11.
Blaney got wide.
it appears to
Middle
me
3
turn
4.
4. They all get into 3 pretty good, start to shove up the hill off 4.
Blaney is 14th.
He was up by over a 10th as he entered turn 3.
Yep. Now at the bubble, tiebreaker, identical times for Kyle Busch and Casey Mears will be settled in favor of point standings, owner point standings. So Kyle Busch holds the bubble
Look at Jimmy.
with an equal time.
Green here for Jimmy Johnson.
Kyle Larson, 17th.
Some move on, I think.
Jimmy Johnson, 6th. And that bumps Kyle Busch. Newman on the hot seat. Almirola, 17th.
Those old tires just start crying when they get to turn 4. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Ricky Stenhouse on it.
Look at that.
Well, he dipped it way below the white line.
He got down there and hooked it. It didn't stick though, but I don't think he lifted.
You don't have to worry about him not trying hard enough. I can tell you that.
For sure. He's looking good here.
Ryan Newman trying to hold on with a 28-43. Not going to happen.
Wow.
Stenhouse.
Wow, it's looking real good.
Man, have these Fords stepped it up or what?
Yeah.
Where did they come from? I mean, we have not seen this all year long. We saw a lot of this last year, but this year, this is a big surprise and a big moment, big race this weekend.
Yeah, well, it's not just the Penske cars this week. It's the Roush Fenway cars as well. So all the Fords are running good this week.
Sharing information, bringing new updates, as we like to call it, to the Aero package, and boy, they are on it.
Paul Menard, AJ Allmendinger, Tony Stewart. It'll be fun to see Stewart get to run for the pole in his final 600.
It would. I heard him bobble a little bit with the throttle. Hesitation, had to get out of it real quick.
Menard's in. He's 9th. That bumps Kurt Busch. Chase Elliott on the hot seat now. Allmendinger, 15th.
Got about a minute and a half to go here.
And here's Smoke. 21st. And Chris Buescher has just rolled to make his lap, waiting till right at the end. And Casey Mears is 17th, but he's rolling out.
You got several cars rolling out right now. The 10 just rolled off. Here goes the 41 rolling off. So there's a bunch of guys getting back out there.
Now, among the top 11, only Logano and Stenhouse were better than 7th in round 1. Might have been some sandbagging, just a little bit going on.
That's all you need a little bit.
Well, I think it's just learning. You know, you learn what the track was like, the grip level. You maybe made a few adjustments to the air pressure or a wedge adjustment.
Track bar.
Yeah, track bar.
So I shouldn't say sandbagging, let's just say experimenting.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of guessing going on in the first round, less guessing in the second round.
Well, they're hustling out, Mike. The 21, he's hustling out.
I don't know if he's going to make it.
It's going to be real close push for some of these guys.
And even if he does, he has a car right in front of him that's not going to do him any good. He's going to.
Hey, Kurt Busch may bump in right here.
Oh, so close. Got to get through 3 and 4.
Close. It's Chase Elliott on the hot seat at 28:39. Got a big dash.
Right at the end.
Not enough.
Not
48. All right, 42 gets to start his lap. 13 seconds.
Yeah, everybody made it.
So the 21 made it to the line. Unfortunately, the 1 car is only about 8 or 10 car lengths ahead of him. I just think that's going to hurt him too
Maybe
much.
he'll give him a draft. Maybe he'll pull down that back straightaway. Not
Yeah,
hurt him.
that's great right until you get to the corner.
All these cars will get to complete their lap. Larson, McMurray, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney. Larson from 24th stays there. Kyle Busch is 16th, stays there.
Let's see what the 21 does, Mike.
Blaney
Stays
dead equal to his first lap.
He got a drop down the back straightaway. It's green going into 3.
Got a little pull.
And McMurray a little bit slower, so none of them will advance. Chase Elliott hangs on to the final transfer spot.
And saving a little bit of those tires for this 3rd round.
So here's a turnaround. 5 Fords, 3 Toyotas, 4 Chevrolets will advance to the final round.